Hello everyone. So today we will be discussing about the UPSC Civil Services Examination Application Form 2025. What are the changes and how you should fill this examination form, because this examination form is a detailed examination form now, where you have to fill all your personal details, mother, father's details, their occupational details and your educational qualification also. Same time DAF will be also there to be filled. So there are different parts of UPSC CSE examination form this time, and there are 4 parts. So every part we will be discussing, because it needs a careful discussion about the form, about all the areas, because you will not be allowed to do corrections many times. Only one time correction will be allowed in the application form also. And the last date to apply for the examination is 11th of February until 6 p.m. So this is the notification that UPSC has released. Okay, so please be very careful, and you should read all the parts related to the notification. There are only 6 or 7 pages related to the notification, and everything is carefully mentioned in a detailed way. It is mentioned about every parts of the examination. Okay, so this is telling that 11th of February will be the last date, and there will be correction window also. Next is, they have to ensure their eligibility. So everything is given and how to apply. So there is a website also that is given, upsconline.gov.in. So I want you to see the notification first, then we will be discussing the examination details, application form details. So modification in OTR profile registration. What is the modification time? For how many days modification window will be available? And there is a new system called OTR, one time registration. And this, by the name itself, it tells that it will be registered for only once in lifetime, and you will not have to fill the OTR again and again, once in lifetime. And also one more clause is there, that only one time you can modify this OTR in your lifetime. So no further modifications will be available. So be very careful while filling all the information related to you. And next is modification in application form. See, other than OTR profile, one time you can modify your OTR profile. Second thing is application form. So there are 2 windows, 2 correction windows are given, and these are the 2 windows. One is OTR, one is application form correction window. And application form correction window will be available from 12th of February to 18th of February 2025. This is the 7 days of time they have given. So clearly mentioned that the window will remain open for 7 days from the date of opening of the same. Next thing is what? Last date for receipt of application. This is 11th of February, and they are telling that penalty for wrong answers will also be there. So this is the structure of examination. Now online question paper representation portal is also there, where you can represent. Facilitation counter, very important. There will be a facilitation counter for helpline for guidance of a candidate, and you can either go there offline or online method is also available, where you can call on these numbers and you can get it clarified. Next is mobile phone banned. So these are the basic things. Now see, instruction in respect of uploading of photograph while filling up online application. This is also mentioned. Every detail they have given. If you read it carefully, you will not have any confusion, and if confusion is there, facilitation counter is also provided. Numbers, helpline numbers are also provided. Next is, they are talking about the photograph. The photograph that we will be uploading, it should contain the name of the candidate. So 3/4 of the photograph should contain the photo of the person, face of the person, and 1/4 should contain the name of the candidate and date on which the photograph was taken, and date should not be more than 10 days before. So this is the candidate's face, and then this is the basic guideline. Next is the at what time you should reach at the venue of the examination, 30 minutes prior to the examination time. Okay, this is very important. These are the list of the services that have been given, because this time, as I said earlier, that there will be 4 parts and the third part is related to the DAF. The kind of information we were giving before the mains examination, now you will have to give at this point itself, and these are the services that you have to choose, and 1, 2, 3 kind of preferences you will be giving. So these are the 23 services that have been mentioned and you will be giving the preferences. So we will discuss about the preferences of services also, which service you can choose first or second or third. So there are total, see, there are total 9 vacancies, including 38 vacancies for PWD, 12 vacancies and 7, like that there has been a division. Next is what? See, this is the full notification. So you should at least read the notification for one time carefully. Now this is list of services identified suitable for persons with benchmark disability. So they have given everything in this notification. Now abbreviations, and then these are the centers for prelims and mains examination. Next is our plan of examination, how it is going to be conducted and what all things are there, right? So now let's go towards the PPT, our discussion PPT, all the particulars in the examination form that we are going to do, okay? So now we will be dealing with that. One second, home, okay. So I hope it is clear for everyone now. One second, okay. Okay. I am not able to get this. One second, it will take some time. UPSC notification. Okay. One second. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the application process now. So this is the detailed explanation of all the things that we are going to do. Okay, how to fill the form. Now, basic things according to the notification. We have seen the basic things, all the things are mentioned, and now we will be discussing about the filling of the application form. First, filling of the OTR, one-time registration. So, this is the notification that we already discussed. Now, the basic things related to the application form. First important thing is, Are you eligible? Are you eligible for the UPSC Civil Service Examination? So this is the minimum age limit and maximum age limit. What is the minimum age limit? It is 21, and maximum age limit for general category students is 32. So it differs based on the community or caste and PWD also. So for general students it is 32 years, and number of attempts also differ according to the category. Next is age relaxation for a reserved category student. Same thing. So we should know according to which category how much relaxation we are getting. First is OBC, non-creamy layer. This is for 35 years they can write this examination, and number of attempts also differ. And 3 years relaxation is given to OBC candidate. Next is EWS, economically weaker section, and they are also given only 32 years of age to write this examination. No relaxation is given. Now comes SC, ST category students, and their relaxation is for 5 years, which is they can write till the age of 37 years. Next is PWBD, benchmark disability students, and they are given age limit of 10 years and until 42 years they can write. Next is PWD. OBC has also different relaxation, and under PWD SC ST also has different kind of relaxation. So in their case 3 more years are added, and in their case 5 more years are added, which becomes 13 years for OBC and 15 years for SC as ST under PWBD category. So this category should be very clear for you, because see, we are filing the application form and everything, it should be like one time affair. Everything should be carefully mentioned and do not leave the scope for modification. Okay, be very careful, because this is a very tedious process, and UPSC is checking your patience also and your attention also this time, and all these things are being done because of the allegations that were put and the things that are happening in the society we are seeing, right? Next is number of attempts allowed. How many number of attempts are allowed? Very, very important. For general category 6 attempts are allowed, and OBC non-creamy layer 9 attempts are allowed. Next is SC ST, unlimited attempts till the upper age limit. So do you remember the SC ST age limit? So age limit is there, but unlimited attempt is there. There are no number of limited attempts. Next is PWBD, general, EWS and OBC 9 attempts. See, under PWBD also general category, EWS category and OBC. I hope you are remembering the age also and the number of attempts also, but 9 attempts will be given to them. Next is PWBD, SC and ST. So they are having unlimited attempts. So OBC and these come under one category, and SC, ST come under different separate category with the unlimited number of attempts. So this information is very, very important. Then only you will be able, for all those students who are first time filling their form, this will be a very tedious job and very hard kind of thing to do, but you have to be patient, and UPSC is also about the patience and the consistency of doing the work. So actually you are appearing for UPSC examination, so you should have the quality, all those quality that UPSC demands. Next is minimum educational qualification, which is very, very important, and candidates, they must have a bachelor's degree from a recognized university. Next is final year. See, you must have a degree, but this time one change is there in the bachelor degree program, that for the students who are pursuing the bachelor degree program, one change is there, that they, if they are pursuing their 3rd year of the course, final year of the course, degree course, they can still apply. For final year students can still apply, and provided they submit proof of passing before the UPSC interview. Proof should be provided, but earlier what was happening, that students were providing the proof of passing the degree examination before the mains. Now there is a change, and now final year students can also write mains examination, but after mains examination for 15 days there will be a window where they can submit their degree passing certificate, provisional certificate. So this is the new change that has been brought, and which is very good also, because earlier final year students were not able to write because they had to produce produce the certificate before the mains examination, right? Okay, now let's go towards the application form, how to apply. So we already discussed about the website upsconline.gov.in, and this is the OTR platform. Okay, see, for all those new students who have not registered OTR, this is there. This is the first step, one-time registration, and if you have already registered OTR, then this will be your second step. Okay, so already registered students can register. They can log in through your mail ID or mobile number or OTR ID. But if you are new and no OTR registration has been done, then you will click on the new registration, and then you will fill all the important information. Now they are telling, see very carefully, whatever is mentioned in the dashboard, in the this information web page, you have to read everything carefully. Be patient, be calm, nothing to worry, you will be able to do it. Okay, next is one-time registration benefit. Why one-time registration benefit? Why one-time registration is important? Because if you are doing this OTR, then what will happen? All the examination for which you are eligible in the UPSC. So UPSC conducts so many examinations. So looking at your detailed form information, automatically the notification will be populated on your dashboard. So all those examinations for which you are available, you are eligible, notification will be uploaded, and it will be, your dashboard will be populated, and you can easily go and fill the form. You don't have to go anywhere to check anything. Okay, next is what? Applicant need to upload document if required. See, OTR is like detailed kind of information about you, and the benefits are that need to fill personal details only once. Only one time you will have to fill the personal detail, which is OTR itself. Second time you will only have to upload certain documents if they are mandatory or required. Third benefit is OTR information is digitally available anytime, anywhere, and it will be for the lifetime. Okay. Next is the information get automatically populated while applying under any commission's notification. So you will automatically get the notification about the examination. Now moving on to the next page is, see, these are the steps. Registration. If you have not registered, register it, first step. Now already registered, then you will go and log in and then verify your details. Now last date. Last date is what? So we already discussed that last date is 11th of February 2025 until 6 p.m. So this you have to take care. An e-admit card will be made available in the UPSC website, and when it will be available, it will be issued on the last working day of the preceding week of the date of examination. Okay, and this is the website on which you have to go and do the OTR registration or filling the form if you have already done. Okay, next is the OTR profile. Very, very important. So this is what? New registration. This is for new registered candidates, because if you have already done, there is no need to explain things. But for new students who are applying for the first time, this process is also should be explained, right? Now, very, very important is you have to upload, you have to type your name as per class 10th certificate. Okay, that will be legal. And then name as recorded in the matriculation secondary examination certificate, matriculation or secondary examination. Second most important thing is, please don't use any prefix. Okay, Mr., Mrs., any other letter you don't have to use before your name, only your name. If my name is Kavita Oja, I'll put Kavita Oja. Okay, same here, verify name. Once again, you have to verify the name. Next is, you have to give the detail about the changing of the name also. If you have changed your name, then also you will have to provide this information. Next is, what is the changed name, and then gender, and then verify the gender. So this is the process, and next process is, see, this is related to the OTR, that it can be done only once in life, it will be done, and modification also is only one time attempt is given to modify your details in the OTR. Next is, candidates can modify their OTR data for 7 days after the application window closes. When, see, the last date is 11th of February. So when can you modify the OTR? After the application closes, and 1 week will be given to modify the OTR, and same for the application form also. CSE application form, 7 days will be given, and these 7 days are 12th February to 18th of February. So you can modify your application also, some details which you have wrongly filled. Okay. Next is part 2. So see, first part is what? First part is OTR. Second part is application information. Third part is DAF, detailed application form, and fourth part is regarding fee and photograph and signature, and then choosing of the center for examination for prelims and mains. So these are the 4 parts of the application form. Next is what? See, we have already done this thing. 1 second. Okay. So you will be logging in now through this because you have already registered. So you will be logging in. Next is online application. So now you will be giving the personal information. These all information you will be giving under this. Address information is there, photo and sign upload, educational information, document upload, parental information, employment information, UPSC examination information, and achievement prizes, medals and others. So all these things will be filling now. Next is, this is the online application. So you will have to fill name, full name, gender, date of birth. Every detail should be matching. Do not do any mistake. Do not keep the scope for second time changing. Okay. Father's name, mother name, minority status. If you want to change, you can edit the minority status at the time of verification. Okay. Next is, okay. One second now. Okay, yes. Now mobile and alternate mobile. See, give only those mobile number and email, that mobile number and email ID which is active, because OTP will come and UPSC will also contact to you through mobile and email ID. So notification will be sent there. So do not use any inactive number or inactive email ID. Next is email ID and alternative email ID also. So this was like previously also it was asked. Now board examination roll number, class 10th, and set new password. These are the processes. Next is okay. Now the next information is regarding the nationality and citizenship. Okay, this is regarding personal information only. Okay, this is regarding the personal information. Next is nationality, citizenship, marital status. All these red starred one information are very, very important. Place of birth you have to mention, community you have to mention, and in community also there will be many options are given, so you can choose among them. Whether you are a PWBD, PW candidate, photo identity card you have to upload, and this identity card you will be carrying at the center of the examination also. Next is, have you ever recommended as a PWD candidate in the examination conducted by the UPSC in the past? So this information also you will be giving. Next is, do you want make available your personal information for accessing job opportunity in terms of DOPT's OM, QM. Okay, OM. So this is also you have to provide, and then you declare that all the details given here are true, complete and correct to the best of your knowledge and belief. Okay, and when you apply this, when you upload this photo identity card, make sure that school ID card only for NDA and NA are allowed, not any other school ID. Okay, only NDA and NA students can apply for can upload school ID. Okay. Next is address information, very, very important. So this detailed scrutiny, this change has been done because of the experience that UPSC faced last year, and this scrutiny is also because of that thing only. Okay. Now the address information, which is house number, apartment you have to give, post office, state, pin code, fax and check. click here if your permanent postal address is same, and then save it, city, district, area code, phone, everything you have to mention basic detail. Now address is also mentioned. Next is matriculation 10th, very important. This is 10th level information that you have to provide. Examination passed, so 10th or equivalent. Next is class division, what class did you get, and then percentage of marks also, CGPA score you can provide, and out of what you get the CGPA score, year of passing, which is very important, and name of school, college or institution. Subjects you have to provide, okay, and do not use any special character, no comma, nothing, and do not use prefix also before your name. So these things you have to take care in mind. Next is name of board or university, then save it and move forward. Now documents, very important. You have to upload documents and read the instruction that upload legible scanned documents up to 1 MB size in PDF format only PDF format. So what all documents it is mentioning? These three are like very important. These are mandatory documents. First is matriculation certificate, school leaving certificate. Also you can upload as proof of date of birth or any other certificate document as prescribed in the rules for the exam. So every rule has been given. You can upload according to the rules of the examination that has been provided. Next is graduation passed certificate. You have to provide mark sheet or equivalent educational certificate. You have to provide including a copy of recognition letter, equivalent certificate from AIU UGC or the NDA 2025. The 12th for NDA students, the 12th class pass certificate mark sheet you have to upload in this segment. Okay, so what is happening, if you are appearing in the final year examination, you can do what, you can upload your mark sheet of second year, right? So graduation pass certificate you do not have, so second year mark sheet you can upload, and I think you will get the chance. So you will be getting the chance to modify this thing, right? Next is selected photo ID proof. What ID proof have you selected? So you have to upload here also. Next is certificate in support of claim for age relaxation, very important, and hailing certificate to show that you hail from Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland or Sikkim. Next is achievement in different field, award, prize, services, experience or any other document. So these you have to provide, okay? Okay, now there is one thing mentioned, please upload necessary document certificate for applying any examination of eligibility, otherwise your completed application will be rejected. So please apply very carefully, be very patient, be very calm, and then apply it, okay? Next is what? Now select nationality, we have already selected. Now यहाँ पर parental information you have to provide, right? So father's information, father's present and postal address, and then father's profession you have to provide, nationality of father, name of father, house number, post office, state, district, city, and then state to which your father originally belongs, which is very important. And then if your father is in service, indicate the post held by him. If retired, indicate the post held by him, the last post that he hold, annual income of your father, which is again very important, district to which your father originally belongs. So all these information are very important, and fill all the correct information so that your admission or your application is not rejected, okay? Be careful. Now employment information, which is again very important. See, in employment what you have to do is your present employment, whether you are employed. If you are not employed, unemployment option will be there, right? So if you are employed and if you choose for the employment type, mention it, have you ever been employed? Matlab past also they want to ask, they want to know more about you, that have you ever been applied in the past also, that option is also given. So you can say yes or no. Have you ever been self-employed? If you do business, that also you have to mention. Next is, are you in government, public sector, enterprise? Very important. So you have to say yes or no. And if you are a part of the government public enterprise, what you have to do is you have to give an intimation date. Intimation date means that in the department in which you are working, you have to intimate them that you are appearing for this examination, and you have to mention that date on which you have intimated your department or your enterprise. Okay, this is important. Now save this information and then again move forward. And if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section also, or you can call directly on the number that has been provided. But please do not commit any mistake. It is a request, otherwise you can see the process of the application form. It is so difficult and it is a lengthy process, just like the UPSC examination. Now, next thing is what? Okay, next information is related to, have you ever been debarred by the UPSC from any of its examination selection? Have you ever appeared in any of UPSC examinations so far? Everything they are asking, number of attempts that you have given and appeared examination name, which is very, very important. You have to mention how many times you appeared in selected exam, that also you have to mention. Have you ever accepted allocation to a service post on the basis of civil service exam held in earlier years? So this also you have to mention, okay? This also. So all the details you have to mention, and this is about examination information. So options will be given to you. Next comes, very, very important, is achievement, prize, medal and others. So see, you do not have, like, it is not mandatory that you have to fill everything, okay? If you are filling these things, you are giving the scope for the examiner to ask you question, right? When you will be appearing in the interview, what will happen? They will look at your application form, they will look at these information, and then they will ask you questions, right? So prizes, medal, scholarship, anything that you have won, but it should not be like very small kind of prize. It should be at national level or at a college level. College level competition was there, school level competition, so you can mention that I have won this prize, medal or scholarship. Sports level also you can mention. Next is position of distinction, leadership held in school or college. So if you were a leader, if you are a president, vice president, if you have handled an event, then also you can mention the position at which you were there. Other extracurricular activities and interests such as hobbies, if you have a debating hobby and you participated in a debating competition, this also you can mention. Next is language, very, very important. So in languages, you will be doing what? What languages, including Indian language, can you read, write or speak? So what all languages you can read, write or speak? So different options are given. See, read only languages will be there. Now speak only also language options are there, read and speak, and then read, write and speak, and examination passed, which is very important. So you have to mention this also. Then save all the information and then move forward. Next is related to detailed application form, which is the part 3. And this is related to the choosing of the services. Now it will be based on your preference for the services. Some might be opting for IRS, some might be opting for IPS, IAS or IFS. So these are the services, 23 services are there, and among them you can give the preference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, which is very, very important. And the number of vacancies to be filled through the examination is 979. Total vacancy, right? And it is 979 is a tentative vacancy. Remember this thing, okay? Next is, okay, these are the services. How to fill cadre and service preference, which is very, very important. Cadre allocation system. So what is the cadre allocation system? It is a group of states, UTs, from where officers of the All India Services, IAS, IPS, IFS, they start their service. So this is called cadre. And what are the available cadres? So these are the cadres available, and you have to choose among them, okay? So be very careful while choosing this also. And now comes part 4 of the examination. Part 4 is related to fee, photograph, signature, and then the exam center selection for prelims and mains. Instruction in respect of uploading of photograph. So see, photograph uploading, many students are facing difficulty because of the proportion of the photograph that is mentioned. How much KB, how much pixels should be there, what all things should be kept in mind. So first is the photograph uploaded by the candidate should not be more than 10 days old from the start of the online application process. If you are starting today, so it should not be more than 10 days old. So today you can get the photograph clicked. And one more important thing, that identity that you are providing to the UPSC, you have to maintain that identity for all the phases of the examination. Means prelims also same face, same look should be there. Mains examination also you have to carry the same look, and interview also you have to maintain the same look. If you are in a beard, then your beard should be for all the 3 phases. If you are clean shaven, then that should be maintained, and if you wear specs also, so no change in that will be there, and it will not be entertained. Okay. So we already know that if you are uploading the photograph, 3/4 of the space should be used for the face, and then name and date should be there. So this is the window. I declare that photograph is mine, upload the photograph, and then they are telling that please see the below example when you are uploading the image, acceptable photograph and non-acceptable photograph. So this is the format that you have to follow, which is 3/4 is like face, and then name and date comes. This is a non-acceptable format, and you should not follow this thing. So they are clearly mentioning this thing. Okay. And one more important thing is dimension should be 550 width, 550 pixels width and 550 pixels height should be there. It should be minimum. See, 550 pixels should be minimum for the width also and for the height also. Okay. Now maximum is what? 1000 width pixels and 1000 pixels height also is the maximum number. Okay. So keep this in mind, and the file should not be, the digital size of the file must be less than 300 KB and more than 20 KB. So this is the information, more than 20 KB and less than 300 KB. The photograph should be clear with white background. UPSC is giving everything, every information and instruction, and you have to apply all these things because this much of expectation is there. Okay. Next is a sample of quality of acceptable. We already saw this thing. Okay. Instruction in respect of uploading of photograph. So already told that these are the dimensions, right? It should be greater than 20 and less than 300 KB, and we know the format. Now coming to the fee, photograph, signature and examination. So application fee for the people is 100 rupees, but there are exemptions also. Female candidates application fee is 0. SC, ST candidate, persons with benchmark disability are exempted from paying the fee. So 100 is the fee, but these people are exempted from paying the fee. Now payment method is what? Candidates can pay the fee using what? Cash at any State Bank of the India branch and net banking through many different channels. Okay, UPI payment is also acceptable. Next is payment method. See, offline, if you are doing it offline cash payment, it must be completed on time at latest by banking hours on 11 February 2025. So payment can be done before 12th February. Okay. So 12th February starts in the midnight. Okay. Next is after 10th February 2025, cash payment option will be deactivated. Only online methods will work. So cash payment method gets deactivated after 10th February 11:59 PM. Okay. And next is if you miss the SBI cash deadline, online payment is your only option, and it should be done before 6 PM, which is the deadline for the filling of examination form. Next is community reservation, SC, ST, OBC. Very important. Candidates can claim their reservation benefit only if their caste community is included in the central government official list. So caste reservation they can only avail if their name is there in the official central government official list of reserved community. This should be mentioned, only that name. Okay, spelling should also be matching, no other name will be entertained. Simply belonging to a caste considered reserved in a particular state is not enough, and it should match, it must be, that caste must be in the central government list, then only you can get the benefit of community reservation. What about OBC candidates now? NCL, non-creamy layer candidates, they can apply, and they must provide an OBC certificate, and this is the certificate that they have to provide based on the income for 3 financial year. 3 financial year means 2021 to 22, 2022 to 23, 2023 to 2024 before the beginning of 2024 5 financial year, means before 1st of April 2024, right. So, this must be issued. Now, the issue of this certificate is to be on or after 1st April 2024, after 2023-2024 ends and before 11th February 2025. So, 1st April 2024, it should be issued on 1st April 2024 and before 11th February 2025. Then only the OBC certificate will be accepted. Now, EWS reservation. Candidates claiming EWS reservation must meet the income and asset criteria. They should be producing the certificate and they must meet the income and asset criteria set by the central government. They must provide an EWS certificate based on the financial year 2023-2024. This is very important and it must be issued on or after. Same date is given 1st April 2024, the starting of 2024-25 financial year and before the 11th February 2025. Okay. So, these things you have to keep in mind, which is very, very important. Now, next is what? See, personal information, these are the steps that we have followed. Personal information done, address information done, parental information, educational information, employment information we have already discussed, UPSC examination information, how many attempts were given, how many examination did you appear, photo and signature upload, achievement, prizes, medal and everything, and document upload. So, these are the steps. Now, view, print the profile summary. Okay. So, you will be viewing and preview is there. Next is, I hereby declare that all the details given above are true, complete and correct to the best of my knowledge. So, you have to click this thing and then you will be doing what? 1 second. Okay. So, after filling all these things, yeah, this is done. Okay, 1 second. This is done, right? Next is socio-economic survey. Questionnaire is also there, which is very important, and you have to tell about your place of birth and details which are given. Next is, okay. So, these are the important information related to socio-economic survey questionnaire and how much do you hold, right? What are things you are holding? So, this you will be filling. Next is modification in application form other than OTR. See, there is only one time attempt given to modify the OTR and this is for the application modification form. Okay, so, this will be given and time is given 12th February 2025 to 18th of February 2025. And you can do the changes. If you think you have filled something which is wrong and it needs modification, it is not correct to your knowledge, then you can opt for this option. So, this was regarding the filling of UPSC application form for Civil Services Examination, and if you have any doubt, any query, you can reach out to us through our Instagram handle or YouTube comment section is open. You can comment there your queries or you can call on the number 7034001005. So, this is the number and see you in the next live. Take care. Thank you.